Being with us, as always, with some great words of advice. This week, we're talking about desire, huh?
Desire. You know, it's a week after Valentine's Day.
Yes, it is.
Valentine is definitely the holiday of desire, isn't it? I desire my partner. And there's lots of great literature about desire. Here's what we know from the research, though, is desire can't be planned. It can't. It comes and it goes. And I counsel and coach couples, and guess what? They're all looking for desire. And when I tell them, quit trying to find it, it'll show up.
Right. Okay.
That's big advice for the day.
It kind of has to happen. Is that what you're saying? Right? It just, you can't.
Well, it doesn't. And then it ends up tearing. So when you desire something that you can't force, Stephen Schneider is an expert on this. He's out of New York City. He's actually a sex therapist. Got a great book. But he talks about the fact that so many couples go looking for this instead of looking for, how can I find joy in my relationship? How can I be connected? You know, and how can we do things together that we just enjoy in a personal way? And then he says, letting the desire show up when it's ready.
Right.
And that's my point here, is that I see a lot of conflict in couples that go looking for desire, and they're mad that their partner's not giving them, you know, on that side of the fence, things that they think they ought to have, when if they just would relax and enjoy each other's company, desire shows up. And it does. You know, I'm telling you, 31 years of marriage, my wife and I haven't desired each other every minute of every day for 31 years, but when we relax and just be ourselves, it shows up on a regular basis. And it surprises us sometimes when it shows up, but it will show up if you quit trying to force it.
And that sounds like the key words of advice there, right? Is to stop trying to force that from happening and just let it happen naturally.
Yeah, because you're trying to, you know, make somebody into something they aren't. You want them to think like you or be like you, and that's control, and that actually is what tears down relationships. So when you just let it happen, when you just say, you know what, I just appreciate you for being you, then their desire will show up, because they'll really feel accepted for who they are. And all of a sudden, you know, desire something that, again, it surprises you when it shows up. And if it didn't surprise you, it wouldn't be very strong. We can't just go, oh, now I'm going to desire that thing. Think about, so here's an example.
Okay.
If you're not thinking about food at all, and you walk into a room that smells like a freshly baked chocolate chip cookie, what just happened to your desire?
I have a desire for cookies.
Very much so. That's why they tell you to bake a dozen in your oven if you're trying to sell your house.
There you go.
If somebody's coming over to look at your house, bake some chocolate chip cookies and let that smell linger in your house. And it will create a desire for them to like the house. And that's a great example. I can't make you desire it. I can't just go, I'm going to think right now that I'm going to desire a chocolate chip cookie. It doesn't work.
No.
Right now I'm talking about it.
Right.
I'm not desiring it, but if that smell hit my nose, it would show up really fast.
There you go. Okay. That is good advice. Dr. Hadaba, and I'm hungry, so thanks for that. Thank you so much. We will talk to you again next week.
All right, see you then.
All right, that is Dr. Mike Hadaba. He is with us every Wednesday from the Encouragement Lab right here on KSJE Farmington.
Hi, I'm Tracy Hales-Vass, writer, retired professor of creative writing, and founder of One Book, One Community. I now host Right on Four Corners every Wednesday, 10:30 to 11. When I'll talk to local and regional authors. So please join me Wednesdays here on 90.9 FM KSJE.